Hello and welcome to Easy Digital Art. Here I use office shapes to create art. As well, I make practical things using office shapes, whether it's in PowerPoint, Excel, or Word. Today I'm going to show you how to make a protractor in Excel, and you can use this shape to measure angles in pictures or in any sort of fashion where you need to have an angle, whether you're doing trigonometry or anything like that. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. I'm going to get these shapes out of the way. And I'll get rid of that one. I've got this one. I'll leave this one off to the side for reference. I'm going to leave this for reference as well. So we go first into Insert, Shapes, choose the oval. Okay. Make ourselves a circle here. Now, what we have to do is go Edit Points. And the last one here, we delete that. So we right click and you delete the point. Now these 2 points here, they have to be corner points. So right click, make sure it's a corner point. This one too, corner point. And then just move it, this a little arm to be perpendicular or flush with the cells, like so. So again, to get into this circle, you go right click, choose Edit Points, delete that last point here, and then move these to make it nice and semicircle like that. Shape format, go in there now. You can choose whatever color you want for your protractor. Let's choose yellow. I'm going to go into Shape Effects, Bevel. I'm going to choose the third one here. It's going to have a little bit of an edge. I think I can go into that little corner piece, and I'm just going to go into the shape, and I'm going to make that width even a little bit more pronounced. So 13 points. All right. Now go back to Fill here, and we're going to change the transparency because we want to be able to see behind the protractor. See, you can see everything. This is going to be in front, so you're going to go right click, bring to front, so you can see behind there. So if you have something typed here, numbers, whatever, you can see behind it. So this is going to be a tool you can have in your file, Excel file. Wonderful. Now, say we want that color. I want it a little bit maybe darker, so I'm just going to say like so, like that. Okay, you can make it gray. We can make it white. It doesn't have to be with a color. It's up to you. Yeah, you can even put a gradient on there if you wanted to. I mean, it's really up to you. And then you have to change the transparency, of course. There's transparency, but you'd have to have a very high transparency. Okay, well, we won't do that. We're going to keep it yellow. Just going to go back until it's yellow. And so I would say the easiest thing to do next would be to go into the Insert Shapes and go look for the plus sign shape, this one here, or cross. Choose that. Bring this yellow point in so it's completely narrow. And then for this part here, all you do is you grab this and you bring it down until they just turn both to that thin shape. And what we need that for is just as a reference. I mean, you can add it in if you wanted to, but it's just a reference so we know when we're adding our lines, we make it nice and even, how it's supposed to be. You don't have to do that. I mean, it's up to you how you do it. Go into insert now, and now we're going to choose a line. So you can make this line black or red, whatever you want. I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to make it red. So shape outline, red, and then I'm going to make it a thicker weight. Just say that much. And now it's going to go here. But I'm just going to, for the first one, I'm going to make it completely flattened. It's nice to have these cells because you can line up against it. So it's going to go here, like so. I'm going to go copy, paste, and then make another one like so for 90 degrees. Like that. If you really wanted to, you can line up these corners with the cells. So then you know exactly where the halfway point is perfectly. It's up to you. And then you just keep adding, lines for the 10 degrees, 20 degrees, 30 degrees. This is going to be the 45 degrees. You can go put it here like so. And if you're not sure what you do, you lay it down like that. Then you go shape format, rotate, and more rotate options. And then here in the degrees, you go to 45 or minus 45, whatever direction you want to go. We're going to have to go minus 45. Yeah, like so. And then you just put it in there like that, like that. If you want it to the end, you can have it to the end. It's up to you. This is our reference. If we want, actually, the way this would work is you go shape format, rotate. Let's say you want it to 10 degrees. So we're going to put 10 degrees. Let's just say this way. 10 degrees. And then I get my other arrow or my other line. Let's just say if I took this and then just lined it up. Let's say I want it that way, that much. I put it here. Then all I can do is I can take this thing and I can have it here and see if I'm exactly lining it up. If you want to do it that way as well. It's up to you how you want to do it. Then you just line it up like that. So hang on here. Took both of them. Just a second. How did that other one get attached there? Not sure how that got attached, but it did. Anyway, so that's that. 10 degrees. And then this you have to back it off a little bit because you're going to have to put the numbers. And how you do that, you go insert, shapes, choose this one, text box. Okay, so you're going to type in 10. Then you're going to say, excuse me, shape format, shape outline, no outline, shape fill, no fill. This, I'm going to make it a bit smaller. And then I'm going to give it a, you can also, when you're doing that, you can give it a bold, or you can go here. And of course, you can bold it or underline it, whatever. And then go like that. And then you go put that here, for example. And you can rotate it. Oops. You have to be careful. This thing is so sensitive that it's going to move if you don't select the exact item that you want. So you can go like that, or you can put a line all the way to the end, and you can put this here. And so I also put a little circle there in the center. You don't have to. Actually, the way a protractor is, what you do is you have the circle. I'm just gonna shape fill, no fill, shape outline, make it low weight. And the way it is this doesn't go all the way. It goes like to here. Same here with this one. And then this one here. This one goes here. And it's just easier to measure if there's nothing inside there, or very little inside there. So this would be the really nice way to do it, like that. Not like what I did here, where it's all jumbled. But and even what I would do is I'd move these ones out. I'd do two lines, one line here and one line here, and have that just open. And then what I would do with that center thing, I think we said no fill on there, but you can make it transparent as well if need be. So anyways, once you get to this stage, what you would do is go home and then find and select objects, and then you highlight everything, and then shape format, group everything. And what you could also do is with these lines, you can put them behind this shape. So let's just I'll do that just to show you how that would look. So this, bring to front, and so you don't see them quite exactly as bright, but maybe you don't want to, like on a protractor. Depends on what kind you have, but you could do that. But let's just leave it like it is. So then go home, find and select objects, like so. Just a second here. Home. Doesn't always work. Find and select objects, like so. Then you go shape format, group. Okay. And then now, so like that, now you can move it. You just click on it once, and then you can move the whole thing. And then, for example, you take this thing, once it's complete, of course, you can go take a triangle, position it there. All right, this would be the 30, this would be the 60. But yeah, so it's just a handy tool to have here, and just another way to use Office Shapes. Thank you for watching. I'd appreciate it if you subscribe if you found it useful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.